Hey, what is going on, you guys? This is Stupid Player NegativeAE, and welcome back to Steins Gate. Let's just get right into it. Last time she put on a lab coat, and I was all impressed that she put on a lab coat. Because she wants to experiment, she wants to do stuff sciencey, and my character really likes that she put on a lab coat for that. Because she puts both her hands in her lab coat's pockets, and then bends down to look at the time machine now placed underneath the table. The previous experiment broke the table and even left a hole in the floor. There's a danger that it'll happen again if we successfully reproduce the discharge phenomenon, so unfortunately we'll have to leave it in the floor for now. Got it. So you haven't tampered with the microwave at all? I point to the X68000. There's a code on the screen. It's in terminal mode now. We can change the factory settings like this to make the microwave do things its manufacturer never intended. How is it set when the discharge phenomenon occurred? Nothing occurred out of the ordinary. It was just at factory settings. I'll take the banana. What? The bunch of bananas has only 3 bananas left. Those are Maori's. Oh, so I don't need your permission then. I'll go buy new bananas tomorrow. Kurusu takes 1 banana from the bunch, squats down, puts it inside the phone wave named subject to change, and she begins to type on her phone. She pushes send, and the phone wave named subject to change begins to spin backwards, or turn backwards. After 120 seconds, the chime rings. Nothing happened. The banana is still in the microwave, unjellified. You would think it would still be jellified, but like, I don't know, I've never microwaved a banana before. I think it would pop, actually. It would probably pop out of the shell. Kurusu yelps as she tries to take out the banana and quickly draws back her hand. She starts blowing on her fingers. It's hot, meaning the microwave functioned normally. This proves that the hidden function Maori found wasn't a freezing function, but we knew that already. Oh, so fast. Undaunted, Kurusu throws in a new banana, and once again begins a reverse rotation for 120 seconds. But the second banana warms up too. The fuck do we... Of course. You can't do the same experiment twice. You can't reproduce the jellification phenomenon, much less send a mail to the past. What does this mean? I guess what happened earlier was an irregularity after all. I don't know if it's an irregularity or not, but we ought to investigate the cause. I agree. We agree for once. But Kurusu's motives and my motives are probably the exact opposite. My assistant wants to disprove my theory that the phone wave, named subject to change, is, in fact, a time machine. In the previous experiment, after spending 120 seconds in the phone wave, named subject to change, the banana teleported back to the bunch jellified. We should consider that it returned to its state 120 seconds before. Wrong. If it returned to its state 120 seconds before, it wouldn't be jellified. So she wants to say that because it was jellified, it didn't. So she wants to say that. What did she say? Wrong. I'm trying to understand this. After spending the name, so the banana teleported to the bunch jellified. We should consider that it returned to its state 120 seconds before. Wrong. If it returned to its state 120 seconds before, it wouldn't be jellified. Thank you. Yes. So she wants to say that because it was jellified, it didn't travel back in time. Yes. Got it. The chicken returned to its frozen state without jellifying. That logic is dubious. Sure, it ended up frozen, but did you examine the possibility that it might have jellified first? No, I didn't. I think Maori ate the refrozen chicken. Salt didn't jellify. You mean nothing changed? Crunchy coon. Okay, fine, I'll read it. Where is it? Where's the tips? A brand of popsicle Popular standard soda flavor. 50 varieties are sold. Cola, grape, okay. Win may be written on the stick. Winning stick earns a free popsicle. The chances of winning are rumored to be around 2%. Stingy ass popsicle company. We spent all night experimenting with cabbages, radishes, rice, kojak, melon bread, crunchy coon, and cup noodles. Nothing happened. The same thing with liquids. On that day, our success rate took a 180-degree turn. Before the discharge phenomenon, everything succeeded. After the discharge phenomenon, everything failed. Is the microwave strong electricity? You said storing electricity. You said that the jellified objects became fractal structured, right? Salt has a simple structure by nature, so maybe that had an effect. But how could electricity be related? Here, we should think under the assumptions of time travel theory. No, it's not good to start thinking from the conclusion. We've already had several successful experiments. You can't deny that. I'm not especially concerned whether this thing is a time machine or not. To begin with, it's physically impossible for this tiny little microwave to produce energy equivalent to the Big Bang. Kurisu frowns deeply. We can't reproduce the discharge phenomenon, nor the fractalization. There should be a reason why. We haven't changed our methods, and we haven't changed the settings. We haven't changed the experimental subjects either. There must be some other variable. Maybe it's the one who observes it. What do you mean by that? Quantum theory. The observer is an important element into the experiment. There are 4 of us here when the discharge phenomenon occurred last time. Before that, it occurred when Hashida-san was alone. Each time the fractalization occurred, there were neither 2 or 3 people observing. You and I both saw the phenomena, or both. What the fuck was that? Excuse me. No. No. You and I each saw both phenomena. In other words, the conditions haven't changed. In that case, there must be some other variable. It's on the tip of my tongue. Then I hear a rumbling sound from Kurisu's stomach. Why are you embarrassed about being hungry? Be like, fuck yeah, I'm hungry. Like, what the fuck is... What is this, blush? Shut up. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. Why are you embarrassed about it? Who's embarrassed about being hungry? If you're embarrassed about being hungry, you should not be. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Don't be embarrassed about being hungry. Just eat a banana. Wait, what is... It's already 8. But only one of the 2 we just warmed. After all, they are... After all, the fruit of our experiments. I can't read. Or you could take something from our stock of cup noodles. Don't want any? Well, since you lived in America for so long, I guess you'd prefer fast food instead. Cup noodles. What's wrong with fast food? I mean, besides making you fat. But, like, everybody has fast food. I'll have cup of noodles. I guess I'm American, so I don't know. Cup of noodles. What flavors? Soy sauce flavor and chicken flavor. Chicken. She seems in the mood to eat. Also, do you have a fork? Why are you embarrassed about that? This girl's embarrassed about things. I have no idea why. It's past midnight. At 8 o'clock, the 2 of us silently ate couple noodles and warm bananas. Dara said he didn't want any, and ever since then, we've been examining the phone wave, name subject to change. I've mainly focused on the terminal mode settings through the X68000. The programs Dara wrote were all wizard class though, so I can't understand. I think I already know. It's like ununderstandable. Oh, an insanely skilled hacker. There's Quizly. Kodasu's been examining the AC adapter and the lab's electrical switchboard for a while, though we stopped her when she tried to disassemble them. It's early morning and she still shows no sign of leaving. Where is she staying anyway? She's been in Japan for 1 or 2 months, and she did say she was going back to America this month. The trains aren't running this late, so I guess she might not be able to leave if she wants to. But in that case, why didn't she leave before the train stopped? Don't tell me she has plans to stay. No. No girls have ever stayed over at the lab. Mayori has a curfew, so she always go back home to Ikebukuro. Daru and I frequently stay here, though it's not an exaggeration to say that we live here half the time. Maybe it's normal for American girls to stay overnight in labs. Christina, is it okay for you to stay here this late? Perhaps you should contact your family. No need. What? Do your parents let you do whatever you want? Kurusu turns to me and sighs. I haven't seen my father in 7 years, and my mother is in America. I'm living in a hotel right now. Understand? What? Living in a hotel? Well, true. Renting an apartment just for a month is absurd, but... You damn celebrity. If you're American, then you should at least use a motel instead of a hotel, right? What the fuck does that mean? I'm not an American, and there aren't any motels in the heart of Tokyo. What sort of hotel? What do you mean? It's a normal hotel in Ocha... Oh, no. Ochano. Ocha not gonna pronounce that. Ochanomizu. I'm gonna try anyway. Then you can walk here from here, can't you? Sure. Ochanomizu. I see. That's why she's so flexible with her schedule. I finally understand. So tell me about your father. Sorry? You said you haven't seen him in 7 years? Why do you care about my father? You're the only one. You're the one who mentioned him. Isn't that basically a hidden message saying, please give me some advice about my father, please? Nagashi-mas, he even said it in like a girl voice. You're crazy. You're my assistant, and I can't let my assistant have any worries, so tell me everything that's on your mind. Kurusu pouts and says no more. Instead, she glares at the circuit box on the wall. What's wrong? I have nothing to say to you. Oh, I know. Your father was a hero, but then he fell to evil, and now he wears a black mask and cape and goes, Hiko, right? And in the future, you two are destined to fight, and... I think I heard Kurusu's teeth grind. You're really mad at me, aren't you? Don't make fun. Kurusu doesn't look at me in the eye, but her low voice tells me how mad she is. Of course, people's family issues like... Oh, don't make fun of people's family issues like that. You're trampling on my heart. Could her father's situation be a landmine? Maybe I should apologize. I try to think of words before I can say anything. Hell yeah! Daru's war cry echoes throughout the lab. Did you get it? I heard Daru, did you get it there? Mission complete. Daru shows his white teeth and a wide grin as he gives a thumbs up. I've got the server admin's ID and password. Now we can peep as much as we want. Yahoo! I like how they change mid-sentence like that. Like they can change. In the IBN 5100 database? That's separate, duh. The server admin's unrelated. I mean, it's a database with normally unreadable code, so there's a limit on who can access it. Doesn't look like the lab director can even access it. There are positions higher than that? There's something called the SERN Executive Council. Huh. So they call it a council, eh? What about it? It's a fitting name for our enemy. Kudisu looks at me coldly. Whatever. Let's leave the IBN 5100 database for another day. Daru, run a search for data on time travel research. Okie dokie. The Z program was... The Z program we saw last time was suspicious, wasn't it? That and the Jellyman's report. We couldn't get any concrete information on either before. Kudisu stares holes into the monitor. Her angry expression has disappeared. Look carefully and burn it into your eyes. The proof of SERN's actions, and its deceit upon the world. Oh yeah, baby. Found the LHC project supervisor. The supervisor. That's a pretty important post. Right now, we're peeking inside his computer. Z program, Z program. Z obviously stands for jelly. Zari. J-E-L-E-L-L-L-L. Did she just sit like pronounce the L? Careless mistake. So uncool. What I meant to say is, there's no way it would have such a simple name. The name's hiding something important. There's got to be a double meaning. Daru, who's been searching through the logs, suddenly stops. Got it. What do you got, dude? He displays a graphic on the monitor. It's a scan of a very old paper document. The letterhead reads Z program top secret. The program began in 1973. Oh, when CERN was formed? When was CERN formed? 1954. I asked Daru, but Kudisu answers instead, her tone flat. I thought that maybe CERN was formed with Z program in mind, but 54 means my guess was off. When was the IBN put out on the market? 1975. So maybe that's why the IBN 5100 was central to CERN's operations. The years match, after all. No, that's wrong. It can't be something as stupidly simple as that. There has to be a worldwide conspiracy involved. Maybe IBN hid their proprietary programming language in the IBN 5100 for the sole purpose of using it in CERN's Z program. IBN and CERN are co-conspirators. I doubt that, dude. And both of them are being manipulated by the shadows from an even larger organization. Yeah, that's way more interesting. A JPEG? Come on, I can't copy-paste this. Daru mutters some complaint. The text isn't in French. What's on screen right now looks like English. Actually, there's French, Dutch, and German versions too. The content looks the same though. CERN's purpose in heading into the 21st century shall be to establish control over space and time, thereby to enable the destruction of exactant history and the creation of everlasting utopia, ruled by the committee that encompasses the entirety of past and future events. Kudisu suddenly starts speaking at a stilted clip. Oh, that's right. Makaseshi can do English. Way to go, assistant. Your study abroad in America was for the sake of today, wasn't it? Of course not. Stop assigning people roles in your fantasy world. Daru relinquishes his chair, allowing Kudisu to sit in front of the computer. In order to maintain the project's secrecy and to allow its name to remain relevant in changing circumstances, we designate it the Z program. Z, like the Greek omega or the Cyrillic Ya. It is forbidden to assign any meaning to this name or to seek its significance beyond the project itself. Negative returns are predicted should this edict be violated. The Z program is a top secret project spanning international borders. Like the electromagnetic wave research, it has been approved for top priority funding by the Committee of 300. Henceforth, all research performed by SERN shall function to keep the Z program's existence secret. I guess Kudosu's reading the preface to the document. It's getting rather dull. Is there anything specific about the exactly when? Oh my goodness, dude! About what exactly the Z program is? Dar types on the keyboard from the side, bringing up another window. This can't be. Kudosu bends forward and stares wide-eyed at the words on the screen. What is it? The purpose of the Z program is to perform time-space displacement experiments by the means of high-energy proton collisions? Time displacement experiments. Or time-space displacement experiments. In other words, time travel. I have to struggle to keep my mouth from shouting. I quickly run over to the window and close it. This might make it hotter on the inside, but it would be worse if people outside overheard us. No way. It was true? You're telling me they've been deceiving the world for nearly 40 years? Just as suspected. A great shadow lurks behind CERN, most likely the organization, or one of its puppets. What organization, you Chunbyo nut job? At least try to be serious some of the time. Don't be ridiculous. My words are always grounded in truth. Anyway, shouldn't it be the committee instead of the organization? That's what it says here. The Committee of 300. I don't think they mean CERN's Executive Council. What are they talking about? Alright, let's read what this Committee of 300. Unseen Masters. A secret organization used to manipulate the world behind the scenes. Conspiracy theorists are all nearly puppets of the Committee of 300. Ultimate goal to establish a one world government. With the exception of the elites, the world's population will be reduced to 1 billion, and after that the 1 billion will be enslaved. What the fuck? What kind of shit is that? I don't think CERN's, what are they talking about? The world is full of lies. It's not as beautiful as you think. Listen, Okarin. I am listening. The Committee of 300 is the dark power that controls every secret society, every government, and the multinational corporation. You're making things up again. It's the truth. Google it if you don't believe me. Until now, the human race, for all its accomplishments, has never been able to overcome the barrier called time. The technology of time travel, which can break through that barrier, will literally change the course of human history. Literally. Did he say literally twice? No, I just said literally twice. As it was when we split the atom, the forbidden fruit has the potential to grant us godlike power. Not a man exists who can resist its temptation. And naturally, all those with power will use any means at their disposal to obtain it. Human morality is not but a joke to those who would stand with the gods. Understand, Christina? Wow, that was quite a speech. Since you seem to know so much about it, does that mean you're aiming for godhood too? What Oinkyoma desires is the destruction of all who would call themselves gods, the collapse of their hateful system, and a glorious new age of chaos. I'm not asking Oin, I'm asking Okabe. I am Hogi. In other words, you don't have your own reason. Damn you, assistant. How dare you attack my very identity. Forget about him, Makiseshi. Please keep reading. Dar, what do you mean, forget about me? I'm tired of listening to your to conspiracy theories. I'm more interested in the Z program than in your delusions. I told you, they're not delusions, they're theories. But Daru does not have a point. But Daru does have a point. Our top priority is now to expose the dark side of the international research organization known as CERN. Continue, assistant. At least show me respect when you're asking a favor. Through huffing out complaints, Kurusu obediently goes back to translating. Stage 1, construction and implementation of Large Hadron Collider. Over the past century, beginning with the proton synchrotron completed in 1959, the particle accelerator technology has reached the point where standardized results may be obtained. Stage 2, implementation and testing of lifter technology. The formation of more than 2 artificial localized singularities, as well as the formation of Kerr black holes, will become possible when this stage is complete. In order to hide the program's true goal, it is necessary to intentionally leak misinformation regarding the formation of black holes. Stage 3, animal experimentation. Stage 4, Kurusu stops talking. She takes a deep breath and then finally mutters angrily. Human experimentation. For real? A chill runs up my spine. I admit it. Some part of me still saw this as a game. I was elated to discover an institution that respected as CERN was actually doing time travel research. After all, we ourselves have succeeded, whether by chance or design, in producing our own time travel phenomenon. I thought that maybe we could beat CERN to the first functional time machine design. And wouldn't that be something? But now, just like I said to Kurusu, the world is full of lies. Morals are meaningless. Was it really okay for us to get involved in this? Hey, Okarin, remember when we hacked in before? I'm pretty sure that mail we read said this. Result error. Human is dead. Mismatch. For details, see Jellyman's report. Someone died? Yeah, we read that. Could that have something to do with human experimentation? My throat goes dry. A cold sweat seeps through my brow, and it's not because of the heat. Kurusu and Daru are waiting for me to speak. You would think if someone died, it would be all over the news. And did they mention something to like cover it up? They had to have. Are they entrusting the decision to me? I asked myself, is this really okay? Are you sure? There's no turning back. True, but can I live with myself if I ignore this conspiracy? Daru, look up the Jellyman's report. Really? Really. But first, Christina. Huh? You should leave. Why are you suddenly... The Jellyman's report. It just gives me a bad feeling. Once we see it, we can no longer return to our normal lives. You're a genius. You're already published. For crying out loud. There's no need to throw away your promising future. Are you worried about me? Of course I am. You are my assistant after all. I keep telling you I'm not your assistant. Thanks for your concern, but I'm not leaving. We need to expose this truth to the world. No, it's too dangerous. Are you chickening out? We're powerless against this conspiracy. One wrong move and they'll have us erased. But still, this isn't a game. I'm not joking here. Fine. I won't tell anyone. Though her expression still shows she doesn't agree, she finally submits. But I'm not leaving. It'll keep me awake at night. You won't regret this? I won't, she declares firmly. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's her competitive spirit, or if it's her bravery, or if she's just ignorant to the ways of the world. But it doesn't look like I can persuade her to back down. What about you, Daru? Prepared? Well, I am super hacker. He's comfortable even in this situation. And with my skills, they'll never know we were here, or we were there. That settles it. It's good that Mayori's not here. I can't get her involved. I want Mayori to just come in. I look Daru and Kurisu in the eye. Alright, let's begin. Kurisu gives the seat to Daru. Henceforth, this shall be known as Operation Legarun's Chest. Okay. Why? Why Norse mythology? That's what I was saying. Is that Norse mythology? Because it's cool, I guess. Anyway, what is it with men in military terms? Daru, begin the operation. He soon finds the Jellyman report. Let me check the time on the video here real quick. 31 minutes. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna end the episode right here. And we'll get into the Jellyman's report in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching and taking this journey with me, because freaking the exposition for this was crazy long, but I'm starting to get interested. I'm starting to be like, oh wow, this is pretty cool actually, and with the main characters growing on me. So I appreciate it a lot. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you feel necessary. I hope you guys are having the best rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, you guys.